This is an organization that has remained for the last 18 years unblemished. It has never been accused of siding or shielding people.
Students have had faith in GSCASH, but with ICC, like chairperson would be chief, like recently she was chief proctor and now she'll be heading this ICC body.
What this Vice Chancellor has done by dissolving GSCASH, he is going to have the powers of nominating members for ICC.
So tomorrow, if the case is against Vice Chancellor, how do you think that that case would be entertained when the members are nominated by the Vice Chancellor?
Because there are many cases where students have filed case against people who are in power, who are like supervisors or so to say administrative people.
If you see all the mechanism, for example, Saksham guidelines, Vishakha guidelines, sexual harassment bill at workplace. So all these things actually specify, they say one thing, that these sexual harassment dealing bodies can't be under any authorities in the campus.
If a maid is sexually abused here in this university, she would not be able to approach this institution. UGC guidelines tell us that you have to synchronize new guidelines with the old ones.
Sexual Harassment Act at Workplace 2013 says if you have a already existing body like GSCASH, you do not have to dismantle it. And we already had a committee set up by this Vice Chancellor only, which Sona Jaria committee, which said you do not have to replace GSCASH. GSCASH has already amended its rule according to the latest Sexual Harassment Act. Why is this anxiety? Like a meeting which took place at 11 ended around 1, and at 2 you're running down GSCASH office to seal the files and to take over the office. And also yesterday they took out a notice that all the files related to new cases and old cases and all the cases new and old would be handed over to ICC. But why?
We are only saying that if this body is going to be replaced by some other body, should not the existing members, elected members of GSCASH be informed, taken into account as to what they think about it?
The court has to see it in a gender justice perspective also. I am hopeful in a sense because it's also illegal on the part of administration.
The institution of GSCASH is following what the constitution of this country tells us to follow. So we are quite hopeful that we would be able to reinstate this institution.